If the skin is magnified 1,000 times, you will see mites gnawing on dandruff.
See my beauty!
The staff applied a repairing cream to Marge, and when she looked through the magnifying glass again, those mites had been killed by the cream. On the other side of the mall, Bart was forging identity documents. He planned to hold a fake wedding, and the residents of Springfield all came to present gifts. Bart zipped up the tent, and when the people inside weren't looking, he took all the gifts for himself.
I see me the blushing bride, no out in train.
We're sealed in. Pick up your ring by ear. Get your own.
Unfortunately, he happened to run into the patrolling sheriff. The sheriff arrested Bart and brought him to justice. The judge sentenced Bart to 6 months in a juvenile detention center. This time, Bart was truly scared.
I'll do anything. I'll squeal on my dad. He's been up to bad things. Crap you've never even thought of.
Because the detention center was filled with blatant bullying. Given Bart some sleep, the only way to survive here was to be bullied. Even the weaker kids playing on the slide couldn't escape a beating. This juvenile detention center was nothing short of a living hell. Bart had thought the girls section would be safer, but the girls here were by no means easy to deal with. They joined forces to tie Bart up in the girls area, and Gina was the leader here. She pulled out a knife and slid it across Bart's body. His clothes were torn open instantly.
I hate this place. It's nothing like the brochure.
Bart sobbed to his family about his experiences here. Filled with grievance, Homer couldn't bear to see his son suffer, so he applied for a job as a security guard at the detention center. One day, when Bart was being bullied as usual, Homer suddenly appeared in his uniform.
Why did you pick on someone much bigger than you with a gun?
Bart threw himself into Homer's arms and immediately felt he had someone to rely on.
Not so tough now, huh?
But just then, the siren suddenly went off. It was time for the security guards to finish their shift. Homer had to leave, which meant Bart would face bullying again. In the evening, the juvenile detention center held a dance. Originally, Bart's dance partner was supposed to be a curly-haired girl, but Gina suddenly showed up and insisted on partnering with Bart. The warden cuffed Bart, and the music started right after. Bart and Gina began dancing, but Gina had other plans. She followed the direction of the flash and looked out the window. The side of the road outside made a prison escape plan take shape in her mind. When no one was looking, Gina and Bart embarked on their escape journey.